Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to episode 7 of the Not to Be Dramatic podcast.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Kalena.
And we are your hosts for today. That was so bad.
Today's topic.
We're getting philosophical.
We're getting philosophical.
Philosophical and
yes,
stuff.
we are.
We're going to be thinking a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't do that very often.
No.
Yeah, our first little thing that we always do. What are we drinking?
What are we drinking? Monsters.
I've got a Monster Energy Ultra Rosa.
Mine is Bad Apple.
I don't know what flavour this actually is. It's just like Ultra Rosa, right?
I don't know. Something pink.
I've got lip gloss on, so I have to drink it weirdly.
Ha. So, best and worst moments. Let's kick it off.
You can go first.
Best moment. I mean, it's not really done too much, but came.
Her boyfriend.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do this every
I know. I'm sorry. My boyfriend came down for a uni open day. So, you know,
cute,
great,
yeah,
fun times.
Aww.
Worst moment, honestly, not really been anything like tragic that's happened. Nothing bad, apart from seeing you. Like, ugh, her. Jokes. You go.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so...
I'm still ill. My worst moment. My kitchen is being redone. Well, it's not even being redone. My parents have just, like, ripped all the wallpaper off the walls. No reason. Ripping it all off. And it's like, yeah, by the way, everything's covered in dust sheets now. You can't open any of the cupboards. You can't even come in because everything's getting painted and redecorated. I can't eat. I'm a starving child. So that's pretty bad.
We literally just had some sandwiches
I know,
as well.
We just bought food. But I can't eat I had a ham and cheese sandwich. I can't eat the bread or the cheese in the sandwich because I can't have dairy or gluten. But I ate it anyway.
Dear.
I'm having pizza later, but it's like gluten-free, dairy-free.
Fair enough.
Finna be scran. Papa John's.
What's
Anyway,
that?
my best moment. I've been editing so much recently. I'm like full-time.
A full-time
full
editor now.
working.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm like working for myself. I've been doing loads of editing for myself.
Okay, great.
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anything else, or are we just
You
gonna,
know
like...
what? You know what? Right. This is unrelated.
Okay.
I had a dream last night.
Oh, go on.
Speaking of, I've got to plug it.
Oh.
And at some point in the future, we're going to do a dreams one, like a dreams podcast, where we're going to record our dreams and like we're going to play them and talk about them and laugh at them and stuff.
Yeah.
So this might make it.
If we remember to record our dreams.
Yeah. This might make it into that. I don't know. But basically, I was like, I can't remember what happened. I thought it was real. You know, when you're in a dream, you just feel like everything's completely real, and you wake up and you're like, you have to like reality check everything. Cause it's like, what just happened? Did that happen in real life? It felt like that.
Okay.
Speaking of getting philosophical, that reminds me of the Mandela effect.
Oh, yeah, okay, right,
That
here we
was
go.
such a bad like.
Let's kick it off then.
Let's go. Have you witnessed Mandela affecting?
Well, I
She didn't even know what it was until I explained it to her.
Like, when you explained it, I knew, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
a
couldn't,
thing.
yeah.
No, it's the whole thing. If you don't know, let me mansplain. It's where you think something happened and like a lot of people believe it happened, but it didn't actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
It was like because Nelson Mandela was like in prison or something. Excuse, and everyone.
Sorry.
And everyone thought he died in prison or something like that, but he didn't. And everyone thinks it's because of like a like parallel universe. We like swapped to it or something. I don't know, something like that.
And then the other examples was like the emojis.
Yeah, Apple, like, I see it everywhere. Everyone's like, oh yeah, there's a robber emoji and like the seahorse emoji and stuff. But they were never real.
But when you look at it, it's like you think that you've seen it before.
Well, I know
so
why.
I
know why everyone thinks it with the robber.
Hmm.
Do you know BitLife?
Yeah.
Like the life simulator game. Everything's based on it's in that.
Yeah.
And everyone obviously has seen the adverts
That's
for
why.
BitLife and everything because it's like 2021. They were advertising on everything, and everyone saw the robber emoji, so they just assumed it was a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people be like, I definitely used it in like 2014 or whatever, but.
And why isn't it an emoji though? Like, I feel like it should be.
Exactly.
Because they've got, like, loads of different ones that are like that, but I feel like it should be.
Like the seahorse. I think there's some other ones as well. I find it so interesting. I like looking at stuff like that.
It should be a thing.
You know what else I find kind of interesting?
What?
These transitions are so bad. I like the whole dead internet theory. Have you heard that?
What? No, what is that?
Right, so you know when you're like on Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever,
Yeah.
and you get that stupid content that's like, it's so low effort, but like it's just engagement bait, really. Like people watch it.
Yeah.
And there's a theory that stuff like that is mass produced by like AI and stuff.
Okay.
In order to get people, like, make money and get people to, you know.
Okay.
And then there's also, I don't know if it's actually like fully correct, but that's what I know about it. And then there's also AI that like, or some sort of like robots or something that comment. You know, you go on a post on Instagram and it's just got a load of like random emojis or random words that mean nothing in like the comments. It's like that, and it's the whole theory of the internet didn't actually need humans to function. It's just all these AI videos and then comments and just a thing of that.
And that, because people, it's like, there's a...
Sorry.
Right, so I took philosophy for A-level. I did a year of A-level, and then I just kind of... I went to college. But one of my topics that my philosophy teacher talked about was people being a simulation. So it's like, are we actually real, or like, are people controlling us or something like that?
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know, people could be controlling us.
Yeah, I know.
Like we could, because you know how you play The Sims or something. Like we could be The Sims.
I really hope I'm not.
Like,
I feel like they think I'm too weird and they're like, no, not touching that character.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, but like,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's that what's that film? And it's like, he's in a TV show. And he doesn't know. Truman Show.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I know about it. And he's like, there's this guy and he goes about his normal life, but he's constantly getting like, he's like in a TV show. Everyone around him is actors.
Oh,
I find that so interesting.
There's one kind of like that. I think it might be called Free Guy or something like that.
Oh yeah, Free Guy.
Have you seen it?
The one with Dan TDM in it.
I don't. Was he in that? I don't know.
My dad watched it.
But
I watched it before I was 15 and I came home and realised it was a 15. I felt so bad about myself.
Well, it was something like that because it's like this guy, he's in a video game
world,
but he breaks the laws or something, and then he's like, he tries to change it. Because it's like, they do like the same thing every day, and it's like the same people doing the same things, but then he does something and he, like, they can't control him anymore.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was like, who was it who played the main character? It was like, wasn't Ryan Gosling?
Ryan
Reynolds. I think it was him. Like that, and yeah, it's like that sort of thing. But yeah.
Very interesting.
It is.
Yeah, I find it so weird to think about. Like, if I think about life a bit too much, it stresses me out a little bit.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
But I love that. I love thinking about the whole thing of there being parallel universes. That like every little choice that you make creates a whole new parallel universe. If I said something different right there, there'd be a whole new parallel universe where I said, "Fuck you, Polena, I hate you."
Yeah.
Wow.
Mind
blown.
Mind blown. I don't know. Life is weird.
What else have we ever written down?
Which one?
Breaking the fourth wall,
yeah.
What? Oh, those ones.
Which one?
Should we do these ones?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like, you know the whole thing. Well, I mentioned this a while ago, and you said about if a tree falls in the
forest. Oh yeah, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it really make a sound?
Like a tree falls in the forest, no one hears it. Another late night, another crazy mood, and I didn't think twice what I did to you. I was a white child, you always do it. It wasn't matter of time before I blew it. Thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not cheat, thou shalt not be caught, just like me. I'll speed though.
Anyway. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I, like, before that was even, like, I was a thing. I don't think it wasn't a thing. But I always had the thing in my head. I never really connected my thought to that. But I always thought, like, if something happened and no one remembers it, did it actually, like, happen. For example, if I was drunk on a night out and, you know, I did a backflip, everyone else was turned away, or if they were like really drunk, you know, they forgot it, but I also woke up and I didn't remember that it happened. Did it actually happen? Because I guess technically yes.
Yeah.
But if no one remembers, then
What if it was on like CCTV or something?
that's what I mean. Like if no, like there's no record of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the same with like
suppose.
like if you think about it, a lot of history wasn't recorded. Did it actually happen?
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
Well, it's because like how I don't know. Like how do we know that all that was actually real? Like how like I don't know.
I think Jesus was schizophrenic.
Maybe.
That was my.
But it's that thing that's like no one actually knows what Jesus looks like.
Wasn't
do
he
they?
black?
I don't know.
I read that online.
Oh well, it's definitely true then.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
I saw it on TikTok. That means it's true.
well, it's like there's pictures of what people think he looks like, but it's not.
Mm.
It might not be true. But yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, because going back to the tree thing, like I don't really know what to think about. It's like tree falls in a forest, no one's around to hear it. Did it actually make a sound? Well,
technically, yeah. But at the end of the day, it could have not have.
But
because it's like the whole Schrodinger's cat thing, where like they don't act like. If you don't know, let me mansplain again.
Okay.
There was this whole experiment. And there was like if they put this cat in this box, like a hypothetical cat, and there was like something in there that could kill it, like I don't know, like if it had food in there that was like poison or whatever, and it put the cat in there, don't know whether the cat's dead or alive, like hypothetically, but it is, what's the word, it's like it's assumed to be both dead and alive at the same time, because like I find that so weird.
Yeah, well, because you don't know unless you actually look.
Yeah, so at that point it is thingy does.
Yeah, and it's like another thing my teacher talked about is a lot of it's from him. Is like if I leave a room, if I leave this room, does Catherine actually exist?
Yeah,
to me,
I don't.
Because if I can't see her, does she exist? Like I can't see the wall behind me. Is it actually there?
I can see it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't fret. The wall is there.
But it's like everyone, because I can only see you. I can't see anyone else in the world right now. Do they actually exist? Or do they only exist when I go into that room?
When I was younger, I thought people disappeared. I genuinely thought I was the centre of the world. That might have been from being an only child. I thought that everyone around me was an actor. Like, you know, the whole thing. And I just assumed that as soon as I disappeared, everyone else just left or didn't exist or whatever.
And it's like you know, if you leave a candle burning, for example, and you leave, what? Ha! Yeah.
Sorry, I'll cut that out.
Like, you leave a candle burning, and you leave for an hour, which you shouldn't do. Don't do that.
Don't do that, kids.
Don't do that. And you come back, like, has it been burning all that time? Or has it, like, stopped when you leave, and then when you come back, it's gone down to where you would think it would be after an hour? It's like, is it still going? Or like... I
used to think that with Minecraft. You like, I'd put like a pig in a pen, I'd run away so it's like out of my vision, and then I'd go back and say, is it the same pig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is so interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I don't really know, because, for example, I can hear a car right now, so people must exist. I can't see the car, but it must.
But what if we're in a simulation? That car noise is just a car noise that someone's playing?
Maybe. Yeah.
There's so many questions.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah. Have we got anything? Oh, so that one.
We've also got that as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Which one do you want to do first?
I don't even know what you pointed at.
That one.
Oh, go for it.
So, my teacher, he would always go back to this red chair. Don't know why, he loved this red chair. And he would, I don't know exactly what it was, I can't remember, because it was like a couple of years ago.
You can always Google it if you want.
But he would take the chair, put it in the centre of the room, and we'd go, this is a red chair. Or is it a red chair? Maybe it's a grey chair, but the light is reflecting off it, and it looks red to us. Or I don't know, it's not that. Oh, it's like
that blue and gold dress.
Yeah. Oh, it's because I saw this video and it was like a beach ball or something, and one side was red and one side was blue, and they had one person stood at one side and one person at the other, and they asked them what colour's the ball. One person said red, one person said blue, and then they said, right, switch sides. Now what colour's the ball? And it's like, I don't know. It's like because people see things differently, or I don't know. It's confusing because it's like, is that actually pink, or
she's going crazy? She's lost her mind.
Is the light reflecting off it weird to make it look pink?
In my head, like when all these things are from when I was younger, and I was like, I was in my own little world. But like, I always thought that every single person ever saw colours completely different. Like the way I see pink and the way I see blue are like, you would see it in a way that I can't even perceive because. But obviously we don't know that.
Yeah, there's no way to like check
but
that.
I think there is like, I feel like there's kind of way because people like describe colours in such a way that you're like, right, okay. But I guess like,
how do you describe colours though?
I've heard people have to describe colours in like a job interview, and they do it in such a way that's like, okay, I know what you're talking about. It's to like show that you can explain things well to someone who can't see or something.
But how are you supposed to? Because if someone doesn't know, if like someone was born colourblind or something, and they don't know what colours. Well, I don't. It's hard to say.
Lost her
no,
brain.
it's hard to say because like I'm gonna say most people see the same colours. Like that's pink, that's yellow. This is white. But like a colourblind person, that might be blue or something like that.
Well, colourblind people learn colours from less differentiation. Do you know what I mean? They'll see the colours differently.
Yeah.
They might see them less thingy, like they might struggle to differentiate two specific colours if they're similar. But they're not going to see that as like bright red. Oh, they might see it as red. They might see it. They won't see it as blue because they know that that's pink.
Well, something like that. But it's just like, how do you explain it? Like, how do you explain what pink is?
It's like warm but like. It's like a summer's evening.
Right, explain white.
It's just blank, innit? It's the opposite of what you see if you're blind, am I right?
Explain blue. Blue.
I was going for
Blue. It's
blue. Blue. What if they speak French instead of English? I'll explain it. I'll just say it in French. They might get it.
But like, I've gone off on a tangent. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Philosophy is difficult.
I love this. I find it so funny just doing stuff like this. We're so goofy.
Go on to your topic, because I... So, next topic.
You are losing your mind over this.
Yeah, I know.
What are your thoughts on, like, afterlives and stuff? Or ghosts?
That's a difficult one. Because
I think it's more of a question of, do you believe in religious qualities? Or do you believe in more, not realistic, because I guess religion can be realistic, but it's like, do you believe in, like, realism or...
Oh, I hate realism. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I believe, because I want to believe that...
There's life after.
Yeah, because I don't want to think that when I die, I'm just, like... Gone. It's like I'm asleep and there's nothing there, I'm not dreaming, because that kind of scares me.
Yeah,
because I'm like...
Well,
okay.
What then?
Yeah.
Am I just done?
Yeah. It's like, can I still think? And stuff like that. It's like, because I want to believe that there's something, it's like, going to be life as it is, but just somewhere else. Yeah. If you know what I mean. And it's like...
I believe in souls. Like, as in, for example, before I was born, I was... Well, actually, you know what? Right, have you seen Coco?
Yes.
So obviously, I'm not, like, is it like a Hispanic tradition to do all the Day of the Dead stuff? I'm not, like, I don't do any of that. But I do believe in the whole thing of, like, once, while you're still remembered in this life, you go, maybe your soul goes somewhere and you can, like, watch over stuff. Or, like, even if it's, like, for example, on Day of the Dead, you can, if a dead person's photo's up, they can come, like, their soul can come and visit the family, that type of thing. But obviously not that, because we don't celebrate Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
But, like, your soul goes somewhere whilst you're remembered, and once you're forgotten, you are kind of, you come back as a new person. Obviously, you don't remember any of that stuff, but I think it's, like, because your fears come from, like, previous lives.
Yeah.
And things like birthmarks, I think. Stuff like that.
I get the birthmark thing, because I've got 2, maybe 3, because I've got a weird birthmark here, but sometimes you can't see it, and sometimes you can. But I've got a birthmark on my wrist, which is the same as my mum. So, like, this, I feel like this is the birthmark from this life. But I've got a birthmark on my leg, which is like, well, maybe that's from past life or something. I kind of think of that.
Maybe. I think it's like people who are really good with advice, they are old souls.
Yeah.
They are people who have lived through a lot, and they've gained fears over their lives. And they like, I think I'm pretty new soul because I'm very naive and like, you know, I don't really have any birthmarks or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I think once, if I like died, this is gonna get so like censored by YouTube.
Yeah.
They hate the word death. But like if I died, once like my family and the people around me, like if they remember me, like one day everyone will be forgotten unless you're like in the history books.
Yeah.
Like once you're forgotten, or if you choose to move on, maybe. I don't know how that works, obviously, because I've not been dead as far as I can remember.
Yeah, it's.
But like I think that, yeah, souls kind of like live on, because otherwise it's like what happens to me.
Because, well, it's like people that, for example, my great nana, her husband, I never knew him, but obviously my mum will have known him. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, did he? Well, obviously he will have existed, but it's like, I don't know.
Oh, we're going back to that.
I don't know. Yeah. It's interesting.
But yeah, like the whole thing, I see stuff, I know it's like online, don't believe everything you see online, but I see stuff about like people who are really like deathly afraid of like water, big things of water. They might have drowned in a past life.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's part of their wisdom to be like, right, be careful. And it's like part of their
That makes sense, actually.
That's what I thought. And it's like, if you're really scared of like something really specific. I mean, I'm like terrified of spiders.
Yeah, from,
so
like,
but I don't think that's a
arachnophobia
thing.
or
I think that's
something.
like something that grows separately.
Well,
but,
also like fears can come from like your parents and stuff. Like my mum's like bigger spiders. She's not a fan of, so I think that's where I've got that from. So like, but like if you have got like a arachnophobia, for example, maybe your parents is not scared of spiders, but arachnophobia, then it's that sort of thing. Maybe a past life.
Maybe, but I feel like what's a spider just gonna like smack me in the face, and I'm like,
well,
no,
like because spider bites, like poisonous things, or like, because my parents had a friend. She was brought up in Indonesia where they're supposed to be scared of snakes because they're all like venomous or whatever there. But when she met our snake, she was scared at first, but then she got used to him and like would hold him. So it's like, I don't know, is it?
Yeah, no, I believe that fear goes with the soul, and like it turns into wisdom the more lives. Honestly, I think I'm just saying that because I'm like scared of what happens otherwise. But at the end of the day, like we're like a working, functional thing, but we're also conscious. Whereas I think a lot of like animals aren't. They're not aware of their existence really.
Well,
they're obviously aware of themselves, but I feel like we're.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, like gorillas. They like, you see videos of gorillas and they're like human characteristics because like, you know, it's a whole. People think that we evolved from apes or whatever. Yeah. So like gorillas and stuff, they. Yeah. But other animals just. I don't know. What about the ghosts part?
I don't believe in ghosts. I believe in souls that can like visit or like understand, like know what's happening.
Because you see, like, videos and there's like weird things happening, and it's like,
oh my god! Right, I saw this video. It was probably fake, but like I saw it and I was like, if that's real, that's crazy. And it was this guy, and he was putting stuff in like the washing machine. He was putting some stuff in the washing machine, and he kept like closing it and stuff, and it just kept opening back up.
I saw that.
And he kept closing it, and then it kept moving the cat food bowl, and he was like, "Do you want me to get my cat?" And he was like looking for the cat, and the cat was in the washing machine, and he kept trying to turn it on. And
I've seen that because that family has like a friendly ghost that helps them or something like that, and it was trying to tell them that the cat was in the washing machine.
I think if you're quite a spiritual person, maybe ghosts like hang around. But I feel like the idea of a ghost sitting in my room watching me.
That's
is
weird.
Like, I feel like that just isn't a thing.
No. Well, because I don't know, like, it's hard to explain. Like, you know, like the thing if someone died in a house and like the new owners move in, it's like horror, you know, like horror movies when it's like the spirit is still like there
and it possesses things.
Yeah, it like possesses things. Like, do you think, I don't know, because
I think like, only in like overly spiritual people's.
No, because I feel like
I've never experienced anything like it.
Me neither, but I feel like things like that can happen, like paranormal things. Like, I don't know how. Do you want a tissue? But I feel like paranormal activity can happen. Like, I've never experienced it. Although, like,
I believe everything happens, like, not for a reason, but sorry.
Do you want
to finish your story? I've got stuff to say.
It's on your chin again. Underneath. There you go. So my mum's, one of my mum's friends, her daughter was, I think she might have been, like, recording a little video in a room or just doing something in a room, and then there was, like, a weird blue light that kind of was, like, flying around.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, she was like, got scared and wanted to get on and stuff. But, like, so it's like, what was that? Like, because, I don't know.
I mean, I believe, like, this is getting so weird. I think I've got everyone has, like, I don't want, like, I'm not religious, but I think everyone's got, like, some sort of, like, not guardian, but something in their soul that stops stuff, like, harm coming to them, whether that be an old family member or, like, part of your old soul, like, coming conscious. Because I always say, like, if something happens more than, like, 3 or more times that prevents me, for example, if I'm about to go out and I forget something, I'll go and get it, I'll go back downstairs to go out, and it's, I forgot this as well, I'll go back upstairs, I need to change this. Once it's happened 3 times, you're not going out because something is trying to stop you from going out, therefore maybe preventing a crash. Maybe. And it's happened before where, like, I've seen on the news a crash happen around the time that one of these things has happened, and it's like it's trying to either delay it so that you don't end up there, or to get you to notice, like, don't go out.
I never really thought about that. I'm gonna pay more attention now.
I get that so often. It's like, it really makes me think, I'm like, because otherwise, like, there's no other reason. Obviously, yeah, I'm forgetful, but why would I pay attention enough when I'm getting ready to have, like, if I forget something, or if I forget multiple things, I will remember all at once, be like, oh, I need that, or I'll be able to go without, but it's always stuff that I need, stuff that I would always remember, or, like, I've put odd socks on. I always pay attention to that. In my head, it's like, there's a reason. Sorry, I got really passionate.
No, that's I'm kind of interested in that now.
I find it so interesting.
I'm really going to pay more attention. Like, that kind of freaks me out, because, like, what if, I don't know.
And there's been stuff like, there's been stabbings in town or whatever when I'm meant to be going to town for whatever reason. Sorry, stabbings in town casually. Yeah. We get a lot of knife crime.
Yeah, there was one kind of recently, wasn't there?
There was one pretty near to us.
Was there?
I know one of my friends, she, like, near her, there was someone killed someone. They just stabbed them to death. I was like,
oh, okay.
YouTube's going to love this video.
Yeah. Do you remember, like, it kind of links back to, like, sort of Mandela effect sort of thing. But, like, you remember, like, those crazes, like, the killer clown phase and stuff like that? Because, like, that was actually a thing, because people did that. But it's like, I don't know.
I don't get what you're on about.
I don't know why. I don't know why I brought that up, actually. Because it's like, it doesn't link at all, actually. But I'm just thinking of, like, things that have, like, happened, stuff like that. That's, like, big things. Because, like, around this era, we had the Axeman. I don't know whether that was actually a thing. It was, like, this guy who apparently lived down my street was, like, would have an axe and, like, go into the woods and, like... But, like, everyone around here was, like, scared. Like, me, my friend from over there, and another friend, we were out, like, round the shop and stuff, and we saw him, and our other friend, she was like, oh my god, hide. And then she was like, right, he's gone, he'd run home. And it was like, I don't know, stuff like that. It's kind of weird to think that
just
that actually
like theories,
happened.
Conspiracy. Yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up, because I was trying to make a link, but
I kind of get what you... I think I get what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like irrational fear, but with no explanation, really.
Yeah.
I think that's a soul thing as well. Like, things that are passed down. For example, if someone had an old soul where there was, in, like, the Middle Ages, there was this dude who went around stabbing people with axes, then
it's like,
you pass down, and in your head it's a thing, you spread it round, and then everyone believes it, because in your head you like subconsciously know that happened once upon a time. Obviously, you don't know that now. It's just a theory, that type of thing. If you know what I'm on about. I feel like it's so hard to explain what I mean.
It's like, you know, like things like Jack the Ripper. That was a thing?
He's from where we are. He's a Yorkshire lad.
It's like that sort of thing. It still happens. Like it'll be a whole big story about something. Like, do you remember the Momo thing?
Yeah.
And apparently it's a really creepy thing that you just like.
They used to tell people to kill themselves.
I never really knew what that was. I was just told don't look at it.
It's a sculpture. It's just a sculpture, yeah.
Is it scary?
Get it up on your phone if you want. Just don't put it on.
Do I want to do that?
It's fine. It's literally a sculpture that someone made, and then people started spreading it around, and it became. It's like,
what is that? That's that's gonna be in my dreams now. Oh god.
It's not a scary thing. It's literally a sculpture that someone made, to be like unsettling. But why? Someone spread it around. I don't know if they tried to make it unsettling or what, but like someone spread it around as the Momo challenge. Have you heard of the blue whale challenge? I can't talk about this if it's going on YouTube. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Because it's graphic. But the Momo challenge, it would be like people got given steps of things they had to do, I think, and it's very similar to the blue whale challenge. Okay. And there's like it led up to them being told to like stuff. I actually didn't say that out loud. I like muted myself in real life.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, like the Ouija board and stuff.
Yeah, I want to try that. We should do that on the podcast.
Do you remember we looked up loads of different things we could do? Like scary things.
We should so do that.
I don't know if I want to though.
Or like as a vlog rather than
Well, it's like it was.
We can do it in my house at some point. If you
it was that thing. It's like you go in a room, you turn off all the lights, and you do this thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to do that.
We should so like plan it. We don't have to do it. Yeah, we
should wind this up. I kind of want to talk about it again though, because we went through like a phase of talking about that stuff. I really want to talk about it again. Like after this, like I think we should.
We can do a podcast about that stuff.
Maybe.
Or like a vlog. Trying some of them.
Yeah. I really want to like have a little conversation about them again, because it's like, it's kind of cool to think about if it would actually work.
Oh, we're right. I need to write this down.
Yeah.
For one of the future ones. I've been doing a lot of planning for it recently. I was writing one of these.
Because like, even if we didn't try it, I want to talk about it, because I really enjoy talking about like these topics and that sort of stuff. I love it.
This has been one of my favourite ones to record, I think.
Yeah, we've been going like we haven't had any, you know. Oh, what should we talk about next? Yeah. It's like, yeah, I love it. Because like, it kind of makes me want to. Because I watched this thing on Netflix like called Paranormal Activity, and it was kind of cool to watch. Like I kind of enjoyed it. I might watch it again. Like, because like, I want to know if that stuff actually happens. Yeah. Because like I
want to do ghost hunting at some point.
Ooh.
Because I don't necessarily believe in like ghosts, but I feel like it'd be so cool to like do it. Have you seen like Sam and Colby? I don't really watch them, but I heard of the stuff that they do.
Oh, like, you know there was like that app, and it's like you takes you to like a really random location.
Oh, we tried that.
Yeah.
And it didn't work because you only get like one free go at it, and then you have to pay. And I was like,
I really want to do something like that, and it takes us to like this really creepy things that we can explore. Or like exploring abandoned places. I want to do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because I love watching that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like,
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah. Also, we're not doing that.
In case we do any of this not on camera, follow our social media. Gotta plug it. It's on screen. It'll be in description probably. Maybe it won't be because I'm lazy. But you know.
The thing is, I would just love to do that. But the thing that scares me is like,
if it is real.
Yeah, if like something actually happens, or like people being there, for example. Like we go to somewhere and it's like not about, there's like squatters or something, and you know,
dangerous.
Yeah. It's that sort of thing. But I would love to do stuff like that.
We'll keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Watch this space. Yeah.
But
I think we've done pretty good for this. We'll wrap it up here.
We'll wrap it up.
This has been not to be dramatic. I think we've been pretty dramatic today.
A little bit, yeah.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it though.
Me too. We should do more like this in the future.
Yeah.
Because like that's an idea.
That is a good
idea.
That's an idea. That was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. No, I'm not cutting out.
Oh dear.
Anyway, we'll see you in 2 weeks. The sun is in my eyes.
Oh dear.
See you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Bye.